I actually worked nights for most of my career here, and that morning I got several phone calls telling me about the plane that hit the World Trade Center, and I lived in Staten Island. I called the desk, I said, "Do you want me to go?" They were like, "Everybody, go," you know. So I jumped in my car, figuring I wouldn't even be able to get close. I got on the Gowanus, and there was a cop. They had an emergency lane, and I said, "Can I get in the emergency lane?" He's like, "No." And the Gowanus was completely shut down. It was a standstill. As soon as I passed him, I just jumped in the emergency lane and came through, and there I was right there. I pulled over and parked, and I ran down the block, and I think I was there for maybe 10 minutes. And I was taking pictures, I was making some great stuff, and everybody starts running. And I'm like, where's everybody running? And I look up, and it just looked like a movie. The building is coming down directly on me. It's the most incredible sight. I will never get that picture out of my head of the building coming directly down. Everybody starts to run. I was a group of cops. There was another photographer there, I remember, a couple of firemen. And we're directly under the building across the street. And we all ran to the corner of the building, which was across the street. And, you know, I really thought this was it, you know, this was the end here. You couldn't see not an inch in front of you. It was just completely dust, and you know, you had no idea what was going on. And we got inside, and I'm sitting in there, and there was a stand in there, a newsstand that they're taking orders from to hand to everybody. And I looked down, and I'm holding my camera, and I had another one around my neck I had a telephoto, the one around my neck, and I had the other one in my hand, and I look, it's not my camera. I had somebody else's camera in my hand. I'm like, how is this possible? You know, and the one that was around my neck, the lens was completely broken off and gone. I ran up 3 flights of stairs, and I saw a payphone, and I called the desk. And I'm like screaming at them. I'm trapped in this building across the street. And I was talking to the editor, Mike Lipak, and he's like, "All right, where are you?" I said, "I'm across the street. I'm on the 3rd floor." I said, "The second building fell. I don't even know if I can get out of this building." You know, and they're like, "All right, we're going to send somebody over." But reality was nobody was coming. You know, there's like, you know, I just had no idea how terrible this was. I mean, you know, I go to sleep at night, and I can see, I see that building coming down. Like, you have no idea. It's like a movie from like the Inferno when you see the building coming down. It doesn't look real, but it was real. There's no way I should be sitting here. There's no way. I mean, they had like, when I got back to the office, there was this box full of cameras that were just destroyed, and I gave them hand shoes and mine, and then it just went into the box. That was, I mean, these things didn't even look like cameras anymore. At the beginning, it was almost, there was no way I can come back and do this again, you know? I mean, I was really, it's just, I didn't think I was going to come back, but, you know, it was my job. It's what I know. It's what I do, you know, and I'm glad I'm back. I mean, this is what I do. This is what I am. I'm a news photographer. There's nothing you can do. This is what I do. I couldn't see me doing anything else. It was my dream job. It's what I wanted to do since I was 9 years old. I got the job I wanted, you know, and I'm not going to change. As long as there's a paper, I'll be here.